Morning, good afternoon, wherever you lovely people are in the world. Welcome to my channel, Simone Speaks, where I focus on zodiac readings, love readings, world predictions, celebrity readings. I do a lot of different content on my channel. If you don't know, if you're new, welcome. And I was meditating this morning. Honestly, I was praying about a lot of things to do with my life and other people's lives. And I just want to open up this video with saying that I know that people around the world are very, very scared right now. There is a lot of chaos, more so internal chaos, that I feel people are going through at this time. And to be honest with you guys, I just came back from London, England. I was there for over 5 nights. And, I can share experience about overseas in the midst of this so-called virus going around. I really did feel led by spirit here to come on video. Now, little disclaimer, little disclaimer, every person watching this video, including myself making this video for the public, as long as you're over the age of 16 or 18 years old, little disclaimer, you have to make your own decisions. So, for example, if you want to go out and purchase Lysol or purchase a face mask or maybe even cut off the outside world and lock yourself in your apartment or lock yourself in your house, or keep your pets inside, keep your kids from being outside. If you're watching this video and you just so happen to you're taking a lot of measures to protect yourself, this is not the video where I'm going to tell you the opposite. Okay, my approach to everything in life, in more ways than one, and is better safe than sorry. So if you are tuning in expecting a certain message, just know that I am not going to be the person to tell you to not do those things. Okay, what I am going to tell you, led by spirit here, because I have meditated on this message. I've been thinking about doing a reading, honestly. I don't know if any of you guys would be interested in that, but I have been contemplating even doing a reading on this, because this has come out of nowhere, okay? This is affecting the global economy. It's making people very scared. And what I want to say with that point, is that people are waking up, okay? We are experiencing right now a mass awakening. That's what I can tell you, that I feel like I need to share with you all, to confirm with you all. People are waking up. People are seeing that their incomes are not rising. People are seeing the poor conditions in America and abroad, Europe, etc., how they've been living. People are realizing that they are wasting year after year doing things they hate, not having time to travel, not having any savings. People are waking up. More than ever, I am talking to people of all ages, and not by what I'm saying, by what people are bringing up. Just yesterday night after class, I'm about to graduate college. I actually just naturally had this conversation with somebody who was talking about how they don't want to work a corporate job, and how they don't want to work for a giant corporation and have no time to breathe and no time to cook and no time to be with their kids. This is what people are saying. In America and abroad, people are waking up to the reality that a lot of information, a lot of things that they were told as a child, as a teenager, as a young adult, was a lie. And so here we are, right? We're now in March 2020, And we're seeing this, they're calling it a pandemic, okay? What they're basically saying now is, it's in Europe, it's somewhat in America, it's definitely in Asia, parts of Asia, and they're painting this picture of terror. They're painting this picture of, nothing's nothing's clean, and we should be afraid, and we should be alert, and no one knows where it came from, and there's no exact treatment. Just to note, there's no treatment that we know of that's readily available for the public. And a majority of us know that vaccines have had a very bad reputation. Just of recent, the last decade, vaccines are being, labeled as, not the wisest route to go down. So here's the reality. People are waking up. People are searching and seeking the truth about who we are, what we're capable of, what lengths of discovery and technology we can push, we can discover. That is clear. There's more people than ever who don't want to be a part of the so-called system. Okay? System. And I just want to make this quick note. I'm not going to say it's right or wrong, but I do want us to pay attention to the fact that Trump of all people, okay, Trump of all people is now claiming, he's saying things along the lines of it's a hoax, okay? President Trump is constantly saying that it's not going to affect America, it's not in America, we don't have to worry. So look at the conflicting messages. So at this time, if you think about it, nobody knows what to believe. Even Pope Francis, Pope Francis was shaking hands with people, just doing what he does, and he's claiming to be sick. So we're in a weird time. We're in a really weird time where people don't know what to believe. People don't know what to follow. Do we stay at home? Do we not stay at home? Do we, there's events being canceled, there's soccer games being canceled, there's concerts being canceled, especially K-pop and Asian scene groups. A lot of people have been canceling tours and canceling meet and greets because they don't want to shake hands. Okay, so we're in a very eye-opening time. And I also want to add that I believe last year, December or September, I made a video speaking about traveling. Funny enough, I will actually link that video in the description box below. Sometime in the fall last year, I made a video on my channel that was a channeled message from Divine Source, me speaking through the message, and it was really actually about traveling and safety and health. And it's just so, such a coincidence that now this is what is happening. A lot of American, U.S. Flight companies, like for example, American Airlines, are not, don't want to do international trips. So here's my thing, right? This is how I see it, okay? I'm gonna be rather safe than sorry, okay? I'm just putting out a little notice out here. I'd rather be safe than sorry, which means if I have to wash my hands or take a shower, 3 times a day, or wash my hands, 6 times a day, yes, I'd rather do that. And happily, I have no problem doing that. I wash my car, I wipe down my seats. Like, I am not the person who you're gonna see who does not have wipes in their car. Like, that's always been me. But it's a little troubling that people have to be told to wash their hands. You see what I'm saying? There's a lot of reports and information out here stating that people don't wash their hands. People don't even take showers, regularly. So that's an issue. It's a hygiene issue, not just on a global scale, but you have to take care of your body. You can't just go out here touching handles, touching buttons on an elevator, on a train, and not be conscious of what you're doing. And perhaps that is a part of it, but once again, no one can definitively pinpoint where this is coming from. Is it man-made? Is it a hoax? Is it a conspiracy? Nobody knows. So my message in this video is I'd rather be safe than sorry, which means I'd rather go the extra mile for myself and people around me to know that I'm the cleanest possible. I am not going to take a chance with touching something and coughing and touching. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be cautious. I'm going to make sure that I can, offer hand sanitizer or offer, somebody something, a towelette. Like, go the extra mile for your fellow man and woman, okay? That's my point, right? But it's also important to realize that we must not fear. This is really what I want to express to you all, is we cannot fear. The only thing we should fear is fear itself. We cannot get in this mentality of being trapped like prisoners. We are humans, and a lot of people are saying how in their local communities, a lot of traffic and a lot of travel and a lot of people are not going out. They're not shopping. They're not wanting to invest. And this could create a recession. This could create a lot of issues, okay? So this is what I'm saying. There is a bigger agenda. Make no mistake about it, okay? There is a bigger agenda at play. We have, especially with America, we have had a lot of issues with export and import. China damn near makes everything. So it's just so convenient, right? It's so convenient how we are, especially with America, we're having all these tariff and trade wars, and then this just happens, okay? So nobody knows what to do. But what we do know what to do is to wash ourselves, to cleanse our bodies, cleanse our minds, cleanse our system, stay healthy, work out, eat clean, don't just cough in the air, cover your mouth. These are things we can do. And it may sound very simple, but best believe the common cold, which is what people are saying is what this really is, the common cold kills a lot of people every year. Having a regular cold kills people every year. So it's all about perspective. It's all about embracing the day and not fearing every little thing. I refuse to live in fear. When I had to go to London, England for my grandmother's funeral, I could have listened to the news. I could have said, I'm going to miss out on my own grandmother's funeral because of some virus. And I ignored that. I covered my mouth and I did certain things to go, to make sure that I'm not, breathing in any kind of, nasty air or germs. Yes, that's true. But I'm not gonna let it stop me. As long as they're having flights and they're having cruise ships, if you want to do something, don't let people hold you back. As long as you're, like I said, as long as you're taking precautions and you know that's a possibility and you're aware of the precautions, you're aware of what can happen, don't stop your whole life and shut everything down because of what they're saying on the news. First of all, I don't watch the news. Okay? I don't watch any news. I mean, if I have to read an article about the stock market or about, a recent death that may have some kind of, certain kind of information that's beneficial to me, okay, yeah, I'll read it. But I'm not going to have what they say on the television suck my energy dry and leave me in fear. Because I'll tell you guys right now, if you are watching the news 24/7, you will freak. I mean, if you look at all these people in these big suits and these masks, you'll be afraid. Let's be honest here. If you're sitting down on your couch in your living room and you're watching a case after case, this person died, are you not going to be afraid? You're going to be terrified. That's why I don't watch the news. I can hear what they're saying, but I am the judge. My higher self is the judge. So this is what I want to give you guys the power. I want every single person to realize that the truth is within you. The kingdom of God is within you. If you can get over that cold, if you can beat cancer, if you can, then you can beat anything. Really. If you can get over a really bad case of pneumonia and you're still on this planet, you got a good immune system, you know? Like, you can make it. You can make it. But what they're trying to do, which is very evident to me, is program fear. Okay? They're trying to pump fear into our heart, into our mind, to make us, fear one another, to make us not want to be next to each other. That's not normal. Okay? We are human. We're not robots. So if we have to travel, if we have to go to and fro, we have to. Like, for example, when I was in London, you got to take the bus, you got to take the tube, you got to take an Uber. Like, you got to get around. And so what are we going to do? Stop all flights, stop all taxis, and just be confined? Listen, this is a disaster waiting to happen. Economically, morally, as at a humanity level of respecting our common man, one another. This is totally made to break us down. It really is. It really is. And it's so sad that people are scared. They're scared to walk outside. And that's no way to live. I'm not telling everybody to not be cautious. I'm cautious. I'll tell you, I'm the first person to be cautious. If I'm walking into a supermarket, if I'm walking into a store, or if I'm on the train or whatever, and I'm not driving my car in America, because in Europe it was totally different. I didn't have my car with me. I had to take Uber. I'm wiping down the seat. I'm wiping down the hand. Yes. But I'm not gonna fear my life. I can't live like that. Okay, no one can live like that. No one's gonna get anything done if you're closing up shops, if you're scared to invest, if you're scared to travel. This is gonna be a problem. So as we can see here, they're already showing a lot of signs of a recession. Okay, yes, they are showing a lot of signs of trying to create some horror story. And what else did we expect? You see what I'm saying? If people don't spend money, if people are not going to and fro, it's gonna slow up business. It's gonna cause issues, guys. So what I'm saying is, be ready. Keep yourself alert. If you have to listen to the news, if there's something that you must know, okay, take it in. But don't attach the fear, don't attach the so-called virus onto yourself. Say affirmations, speak life. I'm speaking life into myself. I'm speaking life. I am healthy. I am wealthy. I am intelligent. I am safe from harm and danger. I'm going to have a great day. I am not going to let any news organization, any politician keep me bound and chained because they don't want me to succeed. They don't want us to succeed and awaken. I'm not going to allow it. And a lot of people in the spiritual community, including myself, we've been sending out these warnings for a while now. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I'm not the only person, whether I have 30,000 views or I have 5,000 views or 2,000 views. I've been saying this since November, if not September 2018. I have been saying there's something coming. I go back to my playlist. There's videos there. And so this is the perfect concoction. The perfect concoction for an economic disaster, for mass hysteria. It's just perfectly set up to make people totally lose their mind, And we have to rise above this. We have to all rise above this. We don't know what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised to me. Tomorrow is not promised to you. But what I really want to bring home here is we are above this. This too shall pass. We've gotten over the Ebola. We've gotten over the Zika. The Zika virus was about it being in mosquitoes, for God's sake. Little insects landing on your skin and dropping eggs and stuff. That was just recent too. The Zika virus. We got over that. We're still here. We're still here. No, this is not how we all die. The power of the mind is very important. So, my friends, if you don't want to be sick, if you don't want to die from the coronavirus, then don't buy into that. Protect yourself at all means. If you don't feel led to go somewhere, don't go. It's that simple. But you are the captain of your own ship. That's my point. What you feel like doing, you do. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. Hell. But, we don't have to fear. We can choose to rise above this. We can choose to say, you know what? It's a brand new year. We're going to walk into the new year happy and abundant. I am, I have high hopes for 2020. I know this coronavirus is I mean, I can't even, sorry guys, somebody called me. I can't even go on one social media platform and every 2 minutes, right? Every 2 minutes, it's an update. 2 more cases found, 3 more cases found, this person dead, that person dead. It's exhausting. And my thing is this, why are they feeding this out 24/7? On every social media platform, every couple of minutes, it's this case is found. Yeah, but when people have a common cold, they're not speaking about that, okay? And people die from that every year, okay? So it's all within context. It's all within how you choose to see it. I see the coronavirus as beneath me. I've been going to the gym almost every day straight since January. I have been just intuitively, I have been really kicking it up a notch, a lot. Like raw diet, intermediate fasting, I've been doing the damn thing. And so if you feel called to do that and you feel called to go the extra mile to be healthy, do that, right? But what I'm saying is there's always another agenda. There's always other reasons, always, to why they're showing something, as to why they're advertising something. There's always an agenda. And so my question is this: why are we going to buy into that? Why should I buy into that? Why should I wait and sit on my computer or my smartphone and read a story about where the coronavirus is? Why should I look at a map to see where this thing is going to chase me? Why? When I could be making money, I could be hanging out with friends, I could be working out. Why should I do that? So let's not waste our time, right? People who are awakened, people who are aware of this matrix, of this simulation, of what we're living in, this hellhole, we know what's going on. And let's not kid ourselves, okay? So this too shall pass. Whether it's 8 months from now, whether it's 2 years from now, this too shall pass. We have to remain confident that we will get over this. That no matter what happens, no matter what they spray in the air, right? That we can create a defense mechanism within ourselves to bypass this. Now, like I said, vaccines are very controversial. I am not fond of them. Okay, I'm not fond of vaccines. I know vaccines with children's a bit different, but yes, vaccines have, a bad reputation. Okay, so it could get to a point. Just putting this out here, it could get to a point where they say, okay, people need to be vaccinated. It's mandatory that in this country, this place, they gotta be vaccinated. They could put anything out here. They could try to, chokehold us. So it hasn't happened yet. They have not said on television or anything, everybody must get vaccinated. We're not there yet, thank God. But that will be the next pin to drop, is if they say, we all gotta get vaccinated. Now that's an issue. That is a big issue, in my opinion. If that is what I saw, I would feel very uncomfortable. So protect yourself, be ready for anything, because they are trying everything. The powers that be are trying everything to stop us from awakening, to stop us from seeing the truth. about this reality, about this system. You know, they're trying everything to keep us asleep at the wheel. And why, and I'll add this, why is it that I've heard reportedly that it costs over $3,000? I don't know if anybody in the comments can tell me or confirm or deny. It's costing over $3,000 to even get tested. Now, who in the hell has $3,000 laying around to pay for a test? And here's the kicker. The test, how can you have a test to detect a virus that you have no treatment for? Why would I pay $3,000 cash or credit card, whatever, to get tested and then you have no treatment? Where is it coming from? Where is it coming from? So that's how I see it. You know, if they care so much about citizens and healthy babies and children and men and women, then why are they even charging for that? Why are you charging people over $3,000 to get tested? Would you just not say, hey, you're coughing profusely, you know, you have this, you have that, come on in. Let's see if we can help you. That makes more sense to me. They get enough tax dollars every year. But now the average, you know, citizen must fish out, I heard reportedly $3,000 in some states to get tested. Okay. Nobody has that. Nobody has that. Okay. So it's suspect, guys. It's really suspect. And I just want people to realize that we are above this. People are waking up. I'm telling you, people are waking up and they're afraid of it. They are afraid that we are gonna revolt, that we're gonna get onto their tricks. That's the bottom line. You know, we were all going green and being vegan and all this good. What happened? Right? We were all trying to be healthier, and then all of a sudden, boop, this pandemic, epidemic pandemic, global mass hysteria. So I'm not buying it. And I'm not gonna, it didn't stop me from traveling. I was perfectly fine. People were having a grand time. People aren't buying it. I'm telling you, I was in London, I was in England, I was in Europe, and people were having a great time with their children. People had, you know, things, yes. I saw a couple masks, but people weren't like hiding for shelter, you know. They wash their hands and they carry on, right? They keep calm and carry on. So as long as you wash yourself, you cleanse yourself, you detox, you take care of yourself, that's all you have to worry about. We can't afford to worry about everybody getting sick. You know, all I can do is worry about my house, sanitation, detoxing my body, keep myself clean. That's all that anybody has the capacity to do at this point. Whether you're a parent or not. Only thing we can do is do what's best. You know, all we can do is keep ourselves clean. As clean as possible, wiping down your door, wiping down your car, right? Wiping down your steering wheel. That's what I do. People don't do that, but I do that every day. I wipe down my steering wheel. I make sure that the handle that I open and close my door with is clean. Is clean. You know? So that's all we can do. So I wouldn't worry about it, but I'm just letting you guys know that they're projecting a recession. They're putting all this really scary stuff out here. And, you know, we are more than conquerors, you know. We are more than conquerors. We've survived the Zika, we've survived the Ebola, we're still here. And we're gonna keep being here. And no matter what they put out here in the air, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep chugging along. Okay, and we're all, you know, if like I said, if you're over 16 or 18 years old, you make your own choices. If there's a vaccine and you want to get a vaccine, I wouldn't advise it, I wouldn't recommend it. But if you want to get a vaccine, if they offer a vaccine at some point, hey, that's up to you. I won't be taking it, but that's up to you. Okay, so I just want you all to know that, you know, we're gonna keep moving along. we're gonna keep working. We're gonna keep taking care of ourselves. We're not gonna get stuck and freeze up and get scared. We can't do that. We've made too much progress. Us awakened ones have made too much progress for them to just take all that progress away just like that, because they want to sell us this and they want to sell us that. It's not fair, it's not right. It's not fair, it's not right. And I don't know anybody who would agree with spending over $3,000 to test if you have it. I don't know what that is. Okay, if it's not 3,000, it must be close to 1,000, because I've heard people say in certain states it's over $3,000. Okay, so it's BS. It's complete BS, and we're better than that. People are smarter than that. Nobody should, you know, stop their whole life for this. We are better than this. And like I said, don't eat unusual things. Keep yourself clean. Wash your behind. Wash your hands. Why do we have to have a so-called outbreaker virus to tell us to wash our hands? That's gross. So luckily, the positive of this is that people are taking more precautions. People are more clean, more showers, their houses are cleaner. It's a good thing. It's a good thing. And it safety guards us from common colds and all types of germs out here. So let's keep the faith, guys. This too shall pass. If anything, it originated in Asia. What they're trying to push is it was in Asia, all this BS, you know, let them deal with it. Let's pray for their well-being. Let's hope that they find some kind of cure, if it's even real, that they find something to eradicate this and stop it from spreading, or people getting sick, or whatever the case may be, whatever the hell they find. But it's a problem. There's people going on cruise ships who are stuck on cruise ships and stuck on planes and all types of weird stuff because they're so afraid. And so, like I said, if you're gonna travel, if you're gonna do X, Y, and Z, just know what you're getting into, right? If you're gonna do a vaccine, just know that there could be side effects. There could be things within that vaccine that could backfire in your body later on. So do your research. Definitely do independent research. Don't just listen to me or the news. Do your own research, right? Listen to your higher self. Meditate, pray, but see it for what it is. Okay. Every other virus we have overcome, and that's my track record. That's my history, of so-called viruses. I have outbeaten everyone. I'm still here, and I'm healthier than ever. So they can keep all that fear mongering over there, right? We have survived other viruses, so-called viruses. We'll be fine. I love you all. I hope you've really got some encouragement and empowerment from this video. Once again, I'm not saying to buy this, buy that. What I am saying is take precautions, better safe than sorry, yes, but read between the lines, okay? Love you all. Bye. Take care. God bless. Bye.